Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Terminator. Look how perfectly you guys can see my reflection. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Hey guys, top 10 places to visit Australia. Sure. Touropia. Thought Touropia was a play on touring Europe. This is Australia. Let's just go, okay? I'm not redoing the intro. That was good enough. Hi guys, how are you? Original link to the video, top of the description, below that. Link to the Discord. Click on it. Would love to have you. Makes it easier for me to interact with you and see your recommendations. Let's go. If you're from Australia, please let me know if you agree with the list.
Located between the Pacific and Indian Oceans, Australia is the world's largest island and its smallest continent. There's room to move in the land down under, and with
Okay, excuse me, actually, miss, how is Australia an island? If Australia is an island, is Antarctica an island? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'll let it go.
so many sights to discover and enjoy, there's a great incentive to go on a walkabout adventure. Whether exploring the traditional lifestyle of the nation's Aboriginal people, relaxing on a sun-kissed beach, or reveling the night away in a city hotspot, Australia has something special to offer every visitor. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Australia.
You guys know that thing? I'll stop talking, but you know that thing, like the Google Maps thing, where you can like move a country's border to see how big it is over another one, because like on a flat map it's distorted. And so I picked Texas and I moved it, and I'm thinking it's gonna, Texas is the biggest state, not counting Alaska, and Australia is enormous. Texas was dwarfed by Australia. All right, I'll stop talking. Probably not. Oh, that's beautiful.
Number 10, Cairns. For its tropical climate, easygoing ambiance, and close proximity to the Great Barrier Reef, Cairns is one of Australia's most popular vacation destinations. Located on the northwest corner of Australia, Cairns is a provincial but stylish city with a population of around 150,000 people. Few coastal destinations.
How is it in the northwest corner of Australia if I thought the Great Barrier Reef was on the eastern coast?
Destinations feature more wildlife diversity and more opportunities for travel and adventures than pretty Cairns.
Looks really nice.
Number 9, Adelaide. A laid-back city with a peaceful atmosphere, Adelaide's quiet streets are lined with bars, which make it a surprisingly fun place to go out in. Nicknamed the City of Churches, the lofty spires dotted around here and there add to the picturesque nature of Adelaide. And there are lots of nice parks and green spaces for visitors to enjoy. Surrounded by verdant land, which is perfect for cultivating vineyards, make sure to try some of the refreshing wines before you head off on your travels.
I'm thinking to myself, like, it looks so normal. I don't know why when I think of Australia, I'm just imagining to see like this alien world with like strange looking trees, and I'm just like, huh, that looks like the United States. Oh, and the sun is going to be in the other side of the sky because you're down
Number
there.
8. Tasmania. The island state of Tasmania may be isolated from the rest of the country, but it still remains one of the best places to visit in Australia. Almost half of its area is protected as the government looks to preserve the natural riches. With desolate wilderness and alpine plateaus interspersed with stunning white beaches, waterfalls, and forests, exploring its terrain is simply mesmerizing. Taking a boat trip along its craggy coast is equally rewarding, and you can even see dolphins, penguins, and seals along the way.
Guys, I'd imagine it doesn't get too... Oh my god. I was about to say, I'd imagine it doesn't get too warm. Like, Australia seems great, but I feel like I can never live in an area that's super hot year-round. And I feel like Tasmania, since it's off the southern coast, would be a bit cooler climate. But if this is on Tasmania, then...
Number 7. Perth. Located on Australia's southwestern coastline, Perth is the country's 4th largest city and is capital of Western Australia. Isolated from other major cities in Australia, Perth has developed its own unique character. A youthful place, Perth is nearly always bathed in sunshine, and its stunning beaches are perfect for kicking back and relaxing on.
I remember seeing like one of those space photos at night where you can see like the city lights of the lighting in the cities, right? And there's Perth, which is lighting up a bit, and then just like a sea of darkness. It's not the ocean, like it's probably just desert area, and then you get over to the more populated, eastern and southeastern parts of Australia. But it seems like Perth is just, the only big city for 1,000 miles. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Away from the beach, there are lots of outdoor activities for you to enjoy. With a huge variety of bars, cafes, and restaurants, isolated Perth is the perfect getaway to the rest of the West.
Trees are pretty insane. Nice grass. Oh, that's a great
Number
shot.
6,
The stars
Brisbane.
in the background.
A popular tourist destination, Brisbane is a lively, dynamic place that is bathed in beautiful sunshine year-round. Located in the Sunshine State, many visitors stop by on their way to the fantastic resorts and beaches that lie to its north and south. Set alongside the Brisbane River, the city's fantastic climate means that outdoor activities are very popular here. A fun and friendly city, Brisbane's vibrant music scene has made it one of the music capitals of the world, and there are lots of venues in town where you can enjoy a great show. Number 5. Kakadu National Park. Occupied by Aboriginal people for over 40,000 years, Kakadu National Park has over 5,000 ancient rock art sites, which are fascinating to
saltwater
visit.
crocodiles
It
in
is a
there?
place of immense cultural and natural significance. The park
Yep.
is huge and contains some stunning natural sites, which make it well worth a visit. With diverse ecosystems contained within the park's boundaries, you can be hiking through deserted sandstone escarpments 1 minute and bathing in waterfalls and pools the next, before later on learning about some of the ancient rock paintings. learning about some of the ancient rock paintings.
Looks like a flounder, like a flatfish. Reminds me a bit of the American Southwest, like northern Arizona area.
Number 4, Melbourne. Second only to Sydney, Melbourne is a cool cosmopolitan city that is considered by many to be Australia's capital of culture. With lots of great art galleries,
Canberra's
some
the capital,
fantastic
right?
museums, and a lively music scene, there is always something to see or do in the country's second largest city. Due to its high quality of life, citizens from around the world have flocked to the streets. Its multicultural population is reflected in the delicious cuisine on offer and the unique neighborhoods that make it such a fascinating place to explore.
Ooh, I like that building. Aussie football or rugby, maybe.
Number 3, Great Barrier Reef. The largest coral reef system on the face of the Earth, the Great Barrier Reef is simply colossal. Stretching for over 1,400 miles, it is remarkably visible from space, with 900 islands dotting this enormous ecosystem. Snorkeling and scuba diving are the best ways to experience the
See, that I can actually see it. Whenever people say like you can see it from space, like people say the Great Wall of China, there's no way. I like it took me a second to think about that and be like, okay, it can be 1,000 miles long, but if it's not wide enough, you won't be able to see it. And does it mean I'm getting wrapped up in something that's, or like you can see the Great Pyramid from space? I'm like, what? Maybe you can. I don't know. Or do you mean with a telescope? But this, I believe, for
joys
sure.
of the rich underwater world, while boat trips, kayaking, and even helicopter rides offer another view of the reef's gargantuan proportions. Gently sailing through the perfect turquoise waters, dolphins, sea turtles, and the reef itself visible below the waves
Nemo.
is an unforgettable experience. Uluru Tjuta National Park. World-famous
Rock.
spectacular Uluru is
Uluru.
instantly recognizable due to its ruddy red hue. The immense rock is one of Australia's most prominent landmarks, and the main reason the national park is such a popular destination. The equally mesmerizing rock formations of Kata Tjuta are fantastic to wander around, and there are lots of activities to enjoy. Owned by the Anangu Aboriginal people, the site is of great spiritual significance to them. You can learn more about their way of life at the Cultural Center.
I would love to know how these were formed. Like, they don't look like they're part of any mountain ranges, and they're just... It looks like prehistoric.
Number 1, Sydney. Almost picture perfect. Sydney is a fantastic city with a lot going for it.
Very nice
A
grass.
modern city with a long history, Sydney is defined by its scenic harbor. The region's first inhabitants lived along the harbor's bank for thousands of years. Today, ferries take visitors for cruises under the famed Sydney Harbour Bridge and past the iconic Sydney Opera House. Beautiful Bondi Beach is a must-see also when visiting Sydney as
Bondi
well.
Beach.
Surrounding the city, there are a number of brilliant national parks for visitors and locals alike to enjoy, as well as some interesting and educational historical sites.
Monorail. I feel like that's pretty rare. You don't usually see that monorail as a city infrastructure. Interesting. Oktoberfest. Cannons. I'm thinking maybe it was a spot where, like, there was some World War II defense from Japanese or something, but that's definitely not a World War II cannon. Interesting. I know it's out of commission, obviously. Cool channel, good video. I could do New Zealand next, actually. All right, just a quick video, fun to do. Let me know if you guys are from any of these places, if you agree with the list or think it was bad. I think it was good, but I've never been there, so you have to tell me. See you guys next time. Bye.